guys, welcome back to my IGTV. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about this week. I wanted to stick to the Instagram tutorial kind of theme. You guys seem to be enjoying that. And then all of a sudden I got a bunch of messages asking me how I make my Instagram stories. So I thought that's the perfect topic to go with, and I'm going to share all the apps I use and also a bit about the process I use to create my stories. It might look like something I create very quickly and on the go, but actually the way I do it is I wait until the end of the day, or sometimes even the next day if I'm traveling and it's really busy, and I choose all of my favorite bits of video and photos and decide what I'm going to put in my stories, and then I go through and edit everything all at the same time, and I also upload it all at the same time so that anybody watching sees the whole story and not just bits and pieces, because the way I like to do it is to make a bit of a narrative about it and a bit of a story rather than posting on the go. All of my stories start by recording either video or taking a photo with my iPhone camera. So go into the camera and I will either use the photo, the video function, or I do create a lot of my footage now in slow-mo. I particularly like this for things like twirling or running. It makes it a bit more interesting, and it looks really good when you put music to it as well. And then another one I like to use now and again is the time-lapse feature, which is really good if you're maybe walking through a town or driving in a car, or even going up in a funicular or in a gondola. It's a really nice way of showing how things change really quickly. It can also look really nice in nature if there's clouds moving across the sky, or for a sunset as well. So once I'm finished for the day or finished the activity that I want to show on my Instagram stories, I will actually take all of my favorite pictures and videos into the VSCO app. So it's the bottom one in the middle row here. And the great thing about VSCO is it has a new feature where you can edit videos, not just photos. So I'm going to click the plus sign and make sure I'm on the video tab. And then I'm going to pick a video I took the other day when we were on a road trip, and it's actually a slow-mo video. So the video has now loaded into my VSCO, and I'm going to use a filter to edit the colors. So there are a lot of filters to choose from in VSCO, and I have saved my two favorites along the bottom there, the first two that you see. And then I have also saved some of my favorite recipes in the third tab along, so I can just click through those and I can see what it does to the colors. And I think I like this one the best. And then if there's any other little edits I want to make, which will usually just be to the exposure, and also the HSL is really important when you're looking at editing different colors. So you can click through all the colors and make edits to them as you please. So I could make my skirt a lot pinker, and with the sky, the oranges, I could make those a bit darker and also maybe a bit pinker. And then the blues, maybe a little more saturated. Okay, so I'm happy with that now. So I'm going to save that. So now that I'm happy with how the colors are looking on my video, I'm going to take it into the InShot app. And I'm going to open up the video that I just saved. I do in InShot sometimes, and that is in going into the canvas, and then you can actually pinch and zoom your video and align it to the center, and then it creates this really nice blurred background of the video behind the video. But I'm not going to do that for this one. The next app I'm going to use is the app I get asked about the most out of all the apps I use for stories, and this is called Unfold. So I'm going to click on the plus and create a new story. And then that's going to give us a blank template to start with. So we can add in, there's all different layouts to choose from, and there's actually different packs you can purchase to get different layouts. I think they're only about $1 or $2 each, so I've bought them all because I use them a lot. So for this one, I'm going to pick this film strip kind of layout, and then I can just click on that and choose the video that I just saved. And then if you just tap on that lightly, you can click the little circle in the left-hand corner, so you just want to play it once, otherwise it will loop it if it's not more than 15 seconds long. And then we can click the little star down in the bottom right-hand corner, and we get some options to add text. So I might just type in something like fairy tale views to start the day. And then if I click edit text, I get some different options for fonts, and I really like to use this Northwell one. You can drag it to make it bigger, and I'm going to make it white instead of black. And then I can drag that around, see what it looks like. And then if I had more videos as part of this story, you can just keep adding pages in, but I don't, so I'm just going to delete that one. And I'm going to click the arrow in the top right hand corner and say that I want to save the page. If you have a bunch of different slides, you can click Save Story and it will save the whole thing out for you. And the final app that I use to finish off my stories, it's called Cut Story. It's in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm just going to open up my video. And the things that I use this app for are cutting clips into 15-second portions, which is particularly helpful if you're talking and you want the video to run continuously, and also if you have a longer clip that you want to show the whole thing of. So there's that, and then there's also the music function. So you can add music over the top of your video. So I'm going to click the little music symbol. So I'm just going to type in the name of the song that I'd like to use on this video. And press search and then pick the song. And then that will play the song over the top of the video. So I just press the tick and the tick again. And then to save this video out, I'm going to press the export button in the bottom right hand corner, and there you have the choice to save it out in different durations for different apps. So I'm going to choose Instagram, which will cut it into 15-second snippets, and they will then be saved to my camera roll ready to upload to stories. And then the last step is to go onto Instagram stories, and oh hello, I'm going to pick my video. And one way I like to add a bit of fun and personality into my stories is by using GIFs. So I'll go into the GIF section and just find something that I think works well for this video. That one's cute. And I also like to use the brush sometimes to just write something to make it look a bit more handmade. And then I might put my GIF there. And I'll also use the type tool as well to add some extra text in if I need to. And then I post it to stories and that's it, done. As always, I hope that was really helpful for you guys, and hopefully you can start creating more beautiful Instagram stories with all of those tips and all of those apps. And if you have any more questions, please ask in the comments below. I always love to have a chat about these things afterwards, and I am always open to getting DMs with any requests for future IGTV episodes or even any more questions about this topic. So I will see you guys next week. Bye!